Sarah burned her mouth on ice water. Confused, she picked up an ice cube to examine it closely. To her shock, she discovered a frozen woolly mammoth inside, its fine fur perfectly preserved. Her husband immediately opened the freezer to investigate. What they saw left them stunned. Inside the cramped freezer compartment existed a complete miniature world. Thousands of tiny people were living at an accelerated pace, as if someone had pressed fast forward on their existence. In just 10 minutes, this tiny civilization evolved from primitive tribes to an industrial revolution. Mike was thrilled, feeling like a god to these people. This sense of control both excited and frightened him. The next day, when he checked the freezer again, the miniature world had developed skyscrapers. Airplanes crisscrossed the sky. The civilization had reached modern times, he could even make out Starbucks signs. While Mike was feeling smug about his discovery, a nuclear explosion suddenly erupted. A blinding flash of light consumed the entire world. Somehow, the radiation burned Mike's face. His beard instantly grew 3 centimeters, and his skin turned bright red. Incredibly, the nuclear war in this tiny world was affecting reality. Terrified, they slammed the freezer door shut. Heart-wrenching screams echoed from inside. Sarah couldn't sleep that night, haunted by the thought that she had witnessed genocide, millions of lives wiped out in an instant. The next morning, they nervously opened the freezer, expecting to see only ruins. Instead, they were astonished to find that not only had the civilization survived, but it had evolved to an unimaginable level. Cars glided through the air, and emerald cities glowed with mysterious light. All structures began to merge, coalescing into one massive, sentient being. This entity continuously absorbed surrounding energy, eventually transforming into a brilliant sphere of light. Mike realized the inhabitants had abandoned their physical forms to enter a purely spiritual existence. Suddenly, the sphere exploded, sending thousands of energy strands shooting out of the freezer. The strands swirled around the room before completely vanishing into thin air. Sarah realized with terror that these beings had likely ascended to a higher dimension. Their disappearance left the couple feeling strangely empty. Yet when they opened the freezer the next morning, they were amazed to discover that a new civilization had been born.